Hello, welcome to this Bitesize Technical video on defined benefit scheme pension input amounts. I'm Joshua Croft, Senior Technical Consultant here at AJ Bell, and I'll be having a look at how to calculate annual allowance usage from a defined benefit pension scheme. For a defined benefit pension arrangement, annual allowance usage or pension input amount is a notional contribution based on the increase in benefits accrued over a pension input period. The amount of benefit growth is not based on the amount of employee or employer contributions paid. The pension input amount is the monetary amount the members' savings have grown by in the pension input period and is calculated by determining the difference between the opening and closing values. Calculating the pension input amount in a defined benefit pension scheme involves determining the growth in pension benefits for a given tax year. The annual allowance usage is calculated by deducting the opening value of a member's benefits adjusted for inflation from the closing value of the member's benefits in the tax year. The opening value of the member's benefits at the beginning of the pension input period is converted into a capital value. The capital value is calculated by the amount of the annual pension that has been built up, multiplying it by 16. If the pension includes a separate lump sum in addition to the pension, for example, many public sector schemes provide a lump sum without having to give up pension, this is also included. This figure is then increased by inflation using the September CPI figure. The closing value is the amount of annual pension that has been built up by the end of the pension input period, again converted into a capital value using the same multiplied by 16 calculation, but there is no inflation increase to the closing value. To find the growth in the scheme benefits, simply subtract the opening value from the closing value, which gives the pension input amount for the year. Let's look at an example. David's pension accrued at the end of the previous pension input period was £30,000 per annum, and the lump sum is only available through giving up pension. And we'll assume inflation was 5% in September. The opening value will be 30,000 times 16 increased by 5%, which gives us £504,000. At the end of the pension input period, the accrued pension has increased to £32,000, so the closing value will be 32,000 times 16, which gives us 512,000. So David's pension input for the year will be 512,000 minus 504,000, which gives us £8,000. If the result is negative, which can occur when the CPI figure used for uprating the opening value is quite large and the actual accrued during the year is quite small, then the pension input amount is just zero, not the negative amount.